Hello and welcome to the Weather Hazard Briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Sunday, October 6th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. Southern Idaho is on the north end of a western U.S. high-pressure system that puts Idaho in light to moderate westerly airflow and will for the next at least couple of days. This means nearly clear skies, and that will mean warmer than normal temperatures for both the highs and the lows. It's also dry air, and that means the warm temperatures will combine to create very low humidity, and overnight recovery of humidity will be pretty mediocre. There is a low expected on Tuesday that actually might bring up some moisture from the south. We emphasize may. If that happens, it would increase the humidity, which would be a good thing, and it may even bring precipitation, but mostly only in areas along the Idaho-Utah border. And then there is a second low pressure coming in off the U.S. West Coast that might help Lemhi County on Wednesday night into Thursday, but it's not looking great right now. It's in both instances for Tuesday here and on Thursday and Wednesday night. It's just slight chance kind of risk, at least at this point. So here's our morning satellite image. You can see the incredibly clear skies over southern Idaho with the cloud stream going well into Canada, and nothing but coastal fog. Even there's not very much of it along the California coast until you get to southern California. So very hot, a lot of places getting record temperatures to our south. But not for us. Our weather risk outlook, you can see it's almost nothing going on with the exception of Tuesday in the southern hills and in the southeast highlands. There is a slight chance of showers. That would mostly be in the afternoon on Tuesday. And then, as you can see there on Thursday in Lemhi County, again, a slight chance of showers. In both cases, there's really no risk of thunderstorms. It's very weak. For the most part, mostly stable air. So here's our weather map for today. You can see high pressure is definitely dominating the west, especially over Idaho. And so we're looking for temperatures to warm up from yesterday. Yesterday, a lot of places struggled to get above 70 degrees, although most got at least near 70 and a lot of lower 70s. So we're about 3 to 5 degrees warmer than yesterday for today. Lots of upper 70s in the eastern Magic Valley and the southern end of the Snake River Plain. And then look at the humidities. Now, yesterday we did get some humidities that fell below 10%, mostly in the central Idaho mountains. So very low relative humidity, very low dew points as well. And that's not going to recover too much today. We're still looking at some locations getting below 15%, but it's considerably less of an area than yesterday. The winds today will also aid things as the high pressure builds in from the front we had earlier this weekend. We have almost stagnant air. This will mean a risk of some smoke lingering, and right now it does not look like it's going to be reaching any sort of unhealthful level. And you can see really the gusty winds are limited to areas in and around the lava beds. Overnight lows tonight, pretty cool. You can see Stanley well below freezing at 26 degrees. Here in Pocatello, though, we're staying at 47. There's a lot of places up in the Arco Desert that are reaching what we consider frost levels as it gets below 38 degrees. But most of the heavily populated areas in our valley is staying at 39 or higher. And we continue with the high pressure dominating on Monday as well. And you can see trending about the same, maybe up a degree. Relative humidity still fairly dry. Almost a repeat of Sunday. And you can see here, though, the winds are much less. we'll barely get gusts into the mid-teens. And overnight lows a little bit warmer. You can see Stanley at a 32. Pocatello is back to 49 degrees, and most of this is because on Monday night we will be getting some cloud cover from that low as it makes its approach. And Monday night you can see recoveries a little bit better, but still terrible for especially the southern hills and portions of the central Idaho mountains. And then here you can see the trough we're expecting moving through. It's in the morning. You'll see it's actually in central Washington and then extending into western Idaho. But you can see it's not bringing any significant risk of precipitation because it's not even shaded here by our national forecasters. The one on Thursday is the one out on Puget Sound area, and so that one we'll monitor, see if we can keep some precipitation south of the border, but it won't be great for us. All right, on Tuesday, you can see we are getting a couple degrees warmer. Pocatello at 79, it's Stanley at 75, and some 80-degree temperatures showing up back in the eastern Magic Valley. And still, relative humidities don't really improve too much on Tuesday, but by Tuesday night that moisture will be in here. Although it is getting better in the eastern Magic Valley, you can see relative humidity staying above 20%. And here are the winds for Tuesday night. Right now, even with the approaching low, it doesn't look too strong. Some gusts to near 20. And overnight lows with the cloud cover stay pretty mild. Pocatello at 50. Stanley getting back below freezing, but still 30 degrees. Pretty good for this time of year. And look at these recoveries Tuesday night. Much more green, which would be basically excellent recovery for the northern Great Basin. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number in the bottom center of your screen, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.